In high school, we study fascinating scientific topics like DNA replication, the periodic table, and Einstein's theory of relativity. The information we learn there lays the groundwork for all the other incredible topics we continue to study. But science doesn't stop with high school, and if we take our learning to the next level, things start to get pretty intriguing. Here are some mind-blowingly incredible facts that we wish we had learned in high school. 1. Hot water freezes more quickly than cold water. The Mpemba effect was named after a Tanzanian student named Erasto Mpemba who informed his teacher that a hot mixture of ice cream froze more quickly than a cold one, even though it sounds paradoxical. The reason for this, according to scientists, is that hot water particles have a certain disposition that makes them more prone to freezing. 2. Helium may defy gravity. Helium may flow without resistance when cooled to extremely low temperatures, which are only a few degrees above absolute zero, -460 Fahrenheit or -273 Celsius. It can scale the sides of a glass and spill out through tiny breaches in a lid. It will never cease pouring once it begins to flow like a fountain. 3. Burping is not possible in outer space. When we burp on Earth, gravity keeps the liquid and solid components of our recent meal down, allowing just the gas to leave our lips. Because the gas cannot separate from the liquids and particles in the absence of gravity, burping essentially becomes puke. 4. Bacteria make up almost half of our bodies. According to a 2014 study, the human body has 30 trillion human cells and 39 trillion microorganisms. In the past, scientists believed that we had a ratio of 10:1 between bacteria and humans. It's not a hard truth, but this new calculation is probably closer to the accurate figures. 5. We have no clue what most of the cosmos looks like. Dark matter and dark energy, which are invisible to humans, make up around 96% of the universe. The particles that make up these substances, according to scientists, do not interact with ordinary matter or light. Even while new information about the stars, planets and other galaxies we can see is continuously being discovered by scientists, it is hard to draw any conclusions about objects that are invisible to our sight. 6. Oxygen is colored. Oxygen has no smell and no color when it is a gas. However, it appears light blue in both liquid and solid forms. 7. In the periodic table, there is only one absent letter. The letter is J. Go ahead and confirm. 8. Lungs are a size of a tennis court. The reason why our lungs appear to be so little is that they have been compressed to fit inside of our bodies. The lung is one of the body's largest organs. If laid flat, it would measure 20 feet long. Therefore, our lungs would nearly cover a tennis court's area or 2.106 square feet. Let's see. The average individual takes 16 breaths every minute, however, only 5% of that air is actually used by our body. Repeated breathing cycles are used to exhaust the remaining air. The airways in the lung would span 1.500 miles if measured that way. That's roughly how far Nevada is from Chicago. 9. Razor blades can be dissolved in the human stomach. We should not freak out if we ever swallow a razor blade. On a scale of 0 to 14, acids are rated according to their strength. The lower the pH, the stronger the acid. Normal human stomach acid has a pH of 1.0 to 2.0, which is a very high value. In a study published in the journal Gastrointestinal Endoscopy, scientists found that the thickened back of a single-edged blade dissolved after 2 hours of immersion in stomach acid. 10. On other planets, it can rain diamonds. According to American scientists, the atmospheres of Neptune, Uranus, and Saturn contain atmospheres with such high pressure that they can crystallize carbon atoms and transform them into diamonds. We learned this scientific fact, but how? To show that this occurs on Neptune and Uranus, scientists were able to reproduce the necessary conditions in a lab. Separately, Other experts hypothesized that Saturn's moons could get up to 2.2 million pounds of diamond rain annually. 11. Humans can produce venom. Contrary to popular belief, although we do not currently produce venom as a species, we technically could. In fact, a study in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences journal found that all reptiles and mammals possess such abilities. This is not the end of it. There is a lot more to this, and if our teachers had discussed a few of these facts in class, we undoubtedly would have paid a lot more attention.